Hey you guys, it's Josie. Welcome back to Two Sisters Homestead. So today I'm in the kitchen. I plan on doing a few videos on meal prepping for the week so I don't have to do it during the week. So right now we are going to start with breakfast things. I'm going to do 3 different ones. I was going to do 4, but I'm going to have to wait on that because I need a few more things for that, I believe. I don't know, we'll see if I get to it or not. So what I'm going to be meal prepping is breakfast burritos. I'm a meal prep the new recipe. It's sausage breakfast muffins. That looks really good, so I'm gonna try that. And then also some pancake bites for the kids. I thought was a good idea. So I have all of my stuff right here, and I will show you what all you need. So for the pancake bites, all you need is pancake mix. You can make your own, but I already had this one, so I'm going to use this for convenience. And then you can put whatever toppings. You can put fruit in it, or sprinkles, or chocolate chips, anything like that. Breakfast burritos is whatever you want in them. So I'm doing eggs, sausage, and cheese in the burritos with the tortillas. And then for the pancake bites, you need eggs, you need some sausage, sharp cheddar cheese, and also some of this Bisquick baking mix is what you will need as well. So I already have my oven preheated to 350 for the breakfast muffins, sausage breakfast muffins. So I think we're going to start there first. So the first thing that you want to do is get you a pan, and we are going to put our sausage in it. But first I'm going to turn it on and let it get heated up a little bit. Okay, so my pan is heated up, so I'm just going to put my sausage in. And you just want to crumble it up. And now I'm going to wash my hands. So I like trying to do the breakfast meal prep if I can, because I really need to eat in the morning times, but I usually don't because I don't want to wake up extra early for that, and it just takes more time for me to cook something in the morning. So I like to go ahead and do it like this, so I can just pull something out and be able to get it and still get that meal that I need, because I am hungry. I just don't feel like stopping and waking up early and taking that time to get something to eat. So if you don't have one of these gadgets, you really do need it. It's awesome for breaking up your hamburger meat or your sausage or anything like that. It works really, really good. I love it. I've had one in my house for a long time now, and I swear by it, I don't grind my meat any other way besides using this. So I'm just going to let this cook and let it brown to my liking, and then whenever it gets done, I'll bring you back. Hey you guys, so as you can see, it's nice and browned to my liking. So what I'm going to do now is transfer it to a paper towel lined plate so that the grease can collect. I'm going to leave this on the back because I'm going to use this again. So I'm just spreading this out a little bit just so you can have more surface on the paper towels without falling off. So yeah, so that's done. So we're going to move over here to the, since my sausage is done, I'm moving on to the next step. So the next step is eggs. You need 4 large eggs. I got mine from my chickens. Make sure if you get them from your chickens, you wash them off, because if not, that's just gross. Okay, wash off your eggs. But you need 4 eggs, and then we are going to lightly beat these eggs. Just lightly. Okay. And then we need to do what? We need to add our cheese. So we need a cup of cheese. So I usually just do like a handful is the cup for me. That's what I like to do. That's what works out for me. And then we need to add 1 cup of this baking mix. Get a measuring. Okay, so that's 1 cup. And then we are going to mix this, I believe. Let me look. No, we're going to add this too. So we're also going to add in the sausage, and then we will mix all of this together all at once. I'll use this to mix it in. So you just want to make sure you mix it in real good. And also I will link these recipes in the description down below for the ones that I do have a recipe for. This is my first time trying this one, like I said, and I got this one off of Pinterest. I like going to Pinterest for a lot of my recipes, and then once I learn a recipe that I like, I tweak it to how I like it. Okay, I think that's good enough. Let me show you. So that's how it looks, and now I have my silicone lined muffin tins right here, and then you want to fill them up about 3/4 of the way. Let me get a spoon. This one. So you just fill these up 3/4 of the way. Oh, that's cool. This smells really good. And for this recipe, it says it's supposed to make 12. So let's see how many we get. Okay, so now I'm going to pat them down as much as they will go, because I still have a little bit left over, so I want to see if this one can have some more. Okay. Alrighty. Now that is done, so I'm going to pop this in the oven for 18 to 20 minutes. So one thing I always try to recommend, and I always try to do if I'm able to, is wash the dishes as you go, so that you won't have as many dishes in the end. As you can see, as you can over here to the right of me, I already have a lot of dishes that I washed from earlier. So I just don't want them all getting piled up. So I'm gonna wash this and use this for my next recipe, and I'll be right back. Bowl is washed and it is ready to go. So I brought out the store-bought eggs because usually when I do something like this, we're only getting, well, we have enough for the week, but for extra stuff, I really don't have enough eggs from the chickens. But I do have like 3 18 packs right now of the ones from our chickens, but I usually like to use those for not something like this. I like to use it for, you know, something good and something I'll really be able to see, because those eggs are just so much better. And this would just be like a freezer meal or whatever, so it won't make a difference. But once the other chickens start laying, we won't have this problem, because I think we will be having a ton of eggs, so many where we wouldn't know what to do. And everybody's like, whenever you have a lot of eggs coming in, then you eventually get tired of them. But with our family, we use them so much for things like this, or even for like one breakfast for us, we can use easily 24 to 36 eggs just for the family, the whole family. Mike's looking at me crazy.
24 to 36 in one breakfast?
For all of the whole family, all 10 of us. Yeah, I make 12 just for us. What? Because I was listening to a video. Okay, so that is 18 eggs, and now I'm going to whisk this together. For these eggs, I'm just making the breakfast burritos. So you just make your eggs. I'm doing scrambled eggs, and then I'm also going to do some sausage. And that's what we're going to be doing for those. So you just do however many eggs you think you need for however many you're going to be making, and then make your sausage, and then we will start assembling the burritos. So usually when I'm doing like a meal prep video, I'm usually crunched for time, so I would usually like be better at having consistency. So like I just did sausage over there, as you've seen, and I need to do some more sausage, so I could have done it together. However, I thought since I had time, I would go ahead and do it like this, so that each recipe will have its own, you know, section, because sometimes it does get a little confusing when I'm jumping around a lot, which I still like to do those sometimes just to show y'all, you know, like if you really want to get things done in a timely manner, then you have to go fast like that, or you know, it's really not that worth it. But I'm doing it for you guys, so y'all can see these recipes as well and be able to see the process and just to hang out with me for a little bit. Okay, so I got those pretty well mixed up. I'm gonna put these eggshells in the compost in a little bit. So of course, as you know, I'm still waiting on my oven to get done, so I'm going to head and come over here and do my sausage. So I'm not going to show you the process of me doing the sausage because I just did that, so there's no point of me showing you again. So I'm going to head and do that, and then whenever it's time for me to do the eggs, I'll show you that process. Okay, you guys, so I'm about to start my eggs. So I'm going to turn my pan on and put some butter in here. Not very healthy, but I like it in mine. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my eggs started so I don't have to wait on my sausage. And just to speed it up a little bit. just about melted, and I added a little bit more just so I can have enough because I have a lot of eggs, and I'm going to pour my eggs in here now. This was 18 eggs. Now I still am working on my sausage, but it's almost done. So now we just wait. Okay, so my sausage is done. I'm gonna set that aside, and my sausage breakfast muffins are done as well. So I'm going to take these out. Let me look. Let's see. Make sure they're done. They're hot. Yeah, I think those are good. So I'm just gonna leave these on the stove just to cool off, and maybe cook it a little bit longer while it's out. And then I will continue with these eggs. And of course, this is just the regular way that you would scramble some eggs. I'm just gonna move it around until they're all cooked through. So I'm going to do this, and then I will bring you back. Okay, so I have my eggs right here, and you come on, Taryn. I have my eggs over here, and then let me get my sausage. And we are going to start putting these burritos together. So however many I can get out of this is how many we're going to make. So first, I'm going to start with the eggs. There's no particular way, or just do whatever you feel is right, and however much you want to put in it. Remember, this is yours. You're making this for you and your family, not for everybody else. Some cheese. And then let's see if we can fold this. You want to try to pull it to you tight so that it'll all stay in, and there it is. So I'm going to set those right there, and then I'm going to continue to make them all. This is a really simple, easy freezer breakfast meal or whatever that you can make. It doesn't take hardly any time at all, and it's just putting it together. And if you had other stuff to do, like say I was making all of this stuff at once, then you could easily make it go faster by cooking things together and stuff like that. But I have some time. So I'm going to continue to do this, and then I will be back when I get done. so I got them all done, as you can see, and I'm going to wrap them all up in some parchment paper. And then I'm going to put them back in the bag from the tortillas. And we'll see how many I can fit. And whenever you go to cook these, you'll just put them in the microwave for about a minute or 30 seconds, depending on if you thawed it out first or not. And then you will be ready to go. A good thing to do so they won't take as long in the microwave is to thaw them out in the evening before you go to bed. So then that morning they'll be thawed. I put them in the refrigerator, and then they won't take as long in the morning. So you can have breakfast even faster. So I was able to get 8 of these, and I have a little bit of eggs left over. So with the eggs, I'm just going to put them probably in a bowl, and Owen can have those in the morning for breakfast. So I don't have enough room in here, so I got me a freezer bag. I'm going to get as many as I can in here. And then I will just label this what it is, and then we will put it in the freezer, and whenever we want one, we just pop one out, put it in the microwave, thaw it out, or whatever we want to do, and then it'll be ready for breakfast. Okay, now we're moving on to the third and the last breakfast meal prep. So we are going to do the pancake bites. So like I said before, I do have the store-bought pancake mix, but if you want to make your own, you can do that too very easily. So I'm just going to go ahead and start measuring out the pancake mix. Let me see, there's already a scoop in here. So I'm going to start with 2 cups of pancake mix, and then I'm going to add the water in. So I added my water. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of vanilla. And then we are going to mix it together. It's very easy to make your own pancake mix if you wanted to go that route. But I wanted to take the easier way out. Okay. So I'm just gonna let this sit for a little bit, and while I let this sit, I'm gonna get what toppings I want for it. Just going to add it into my tins. About 3/4 of the way full. I only have chocolate chips this time, so that's what we are going to use. And Ian said that he wanted some without chocolate chips as well, so that's what we're going to do. This was very easy. It only took a couple of seconds to whip up. And it's usually, if you make it on your own, it's with stuff you already have. And if you get store-bought, then a lot of times, if you're using store-bought, then a lot of people already have that in their home as well. Okay. Add some to these. Okay. So that made 12 with the 2 cups of pancake mix that I did. So now I'm going to do some of my toppings, which is just the chocolate chips. So I'm just sprinkling some on top of here. Okay, and then I'm going to get, let me see if I can find something. Guess I'll just use this straw, and I'm just going to move them around just a little bit in there, just so they can be covered a bit. And then I already have my oven preheated to 375, and then I'm about to pop these in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes or until they are done. So a really good alternative to this is to make a pancake mix, put it on a sheet pan, and then put it in the oven. You can put different toppings on it as well, strawberries, blueberries, sprinkles, chocolate chips, or anything like that. And you do the same thing, put it in the oven until it looks done to you, and then it's ready to go. Super easy, but it makes a lot for a little work. Okay, so I got those out. These are a little bit bigger than like the mini sized, so they took a little bit longer. So let me show you. There they are, and I had everybody try the sausage breakfast muffins, and they liked them a lot, which is good. But I'm about to start getting everything cooled and put up, and then it's time for me to go to bed. Sometime this week I will also be putting a video out of dinner meal preps and also different dessert recipes. So if you want to see that, then stay tuned. Also, I'm thinking about doing a video on me organizing my pantry because it is a mess. So if you want to come along for that, then let me know. Also, if you like videos like this of me in the kitchen, then please like the video and maybe leave a comment saying that you would like to see more of them, and I can do that for you. But please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.